Hey guys, Lilac Rose. We're here with another doll review. I decided that I'm just going to be going as Lilac Rose, not Lilac Rose 1990, so I thought that was a good change. I'm still sick. I promised you guys I was going to upload my Snow White video after the Evil Queen was uploaded. So check out the Evil Queen. I just uploaded it not that long ago, so you guys can check that out. I bought Snow White 2 weeks before the release of these dolls. I bought the Evil Queen first, and the Disney store was holding Snow White and the Prince for me. I didn't have enough for the Prince, so I let him go. I got Snow White because I figured the Prince would be easier to get paid on eBay than Snow White or the Evil Queen. So as we look at Snow White, let's put her in the center of attention. I do have Snow White Signature Collection playing in the background. As we look at Snow White, she does have this beautiful stained glass looking outer front. If you guys remember the 2009 version where it was oval and it looked like she was in the magic mirror, this one's very, very nice. Like you're looking at her in like through the window, and it's beautiful, and I love it how it has flowers on it, little cherry blossoms, and then it has I'm sorry you guys, I'm still sick. It does have that D23 almost kind of a style goldish flake look to it. It's just a little bit more different. I am gonna try to get the D23 Snow White and Evil Hag before they hit $1,000. Yeah, so at the top of the left corner, or the right corner, we do have, well, your left, my left, your right, we do have the new Disney Store logo. And on this side, we have ages 6+, and yeah, as we go down to the box, it does say Snow White Limited Edition doll. And it does have an apple in the center, which I think is very nice, and it has flowers on it with leaves. It does say 1 out of 6,500, so this is more than the Prince and more than the Evil Queen. The Evil Queen, I believe, was just 600, and the Prince was 500, and this 5,000. I mean, and this one is 6,500. So these are out for the new anniversary of Snow White. Here is a little description on the back. You guys can read that if you want to. Just pause the video. Please don't mind that stain. I have no idea where it came from. These dolls been on my shelf since August, and it's already October. So they're a little dusty. So as we look at the side of Snow White, she does have more of that stained glass look pose, and you can see her with her red veil, but we'll get through that when we're done with this review of the box. And I love it how they like do these Disney designer dolls. It's beautiful. And we go down, and it has more ink white print behind the plastic, which is pretty. And when you do take off the box, it does make the shape of the box. These boxes are pretty thick. They're pretty big. Somebody told me that the platinum set where it has two of these boxes together, so that's freaking huge. As we turn her to the other side, it's pretty much the same thing. More flowers, more designs, bluish, goldish embroidery around the trimming, which I think is lovely. Here's the back, and her retail price was $120.95, and Canadian was $149.95. After taxes, it was $145, I believe. So that was the price of this doll. But yeah, so let's get into that review of Snow White and the Snow White, not Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Oh, also, it does have her trademark signature movie logo. I'm happy that they're starting to put that on the dolls because I think it's really nice, and I think they're starting it with the new line because also Robin Hood and Maid Marian had it also, but theirs was on the box. So yeah, let's get into that. Alright guys, so I'm back here with my review for the reviewing of my Snow White. Let's talk about this background a little bit. It is a wishing well scene. For the beginning of the movie where Snow White is singing Soon My Prince Will Come or something like that. One of those Disney princess songs. In the back here you can see a whale and the dove, which I think is pretty nice, and you can see some cherry blossoms also in the background here. We also got a little dove. Before I explain more about my Disney doll, this is my third time recording this part. Oh my god. Breather. Okay. It came with the Certificate of Authenticity. Limited edition doll released in 2017 by the Disney Store, has been graphically designed by Disney Store artists, all that stuff, and I got number 3861 out of 6500, and it is the same design as the box. It does, this to me looks like a CD. I'm sorry, their new logo looks like a CD to me, but it is nice and sparkly. Disney Store, and it has a little Cinderella castle. So, as I was explaining for the third time, people keep interrupting me. I had the dolls on hold. The Snow White doll and the Prince doll, because at the time I was moving into a new house. I couldn't afford both of them. I could only afford one. So I picked Snow White and I left the Prince for whoever wanted him. I don't know who got him. I don't know what happened, but the Disney Store was holding these two dolls for me for 2 weeks, and they're not supposed to do that. So I ended up getting my doll. I bring her home, and next thing I noticed that her head is really soft. So I squeeze her head. Next thing I know, her hair detaches from her face falls off, and I'm just like, what the hell? I'm in panic mode, and I don't know what to do. I can't return it. There's no more. They wanted me to ship it back to California so they can fix it. So I didn't have that much time, patience, or money. So I decided just to keep it the way it was. I found a hot glue gun, and you're not supposed to put hot glue gun towards your plastic dolls or your nylon hair because it melts the shit out of them. And it sure did. I lost half of Snow White's hair, and I fixed it as much as possible. This part back here is all super glued together, as you can see it right there. You can see on the top, that's where she's all glued at, but it is holding. She's not coming out of the box, so it's fine. She lost 2 of her curls right here, so I left 2 here, and I brung more hair out from the back to make more curls. That's my Snow White story. So I went through hell with her. So let's get to her review. As we look at Snow White's face, she does have a little bit of blush. As you can see, it is kind of like light pink blush on her pale face. She does have more color to her skin than her original one that came out in 2009. She was more pale. The Shanghai one, she's really pale. She looks really like a ghost. As we look at her eyes, they are painted on brown, and it is pretty. She does have her little pupil in there, and more details of her eyes. She does have gold eyeshadow with brown smoky around it, and I think that's gorgeous. Look, she does have rooted eyelashes, and they're very, very, very tiny. As you can see, they're very, very, very tiny. Let that camera focus. She does have a cute little nose. She has pretty gorgeous red lips. And as we look on the top of her doll, she does have a blue bow, which I think is pretty. It's not a red bow. In the beginning of the movie, it was blue. And I like it how they don't have it in the center, because that's kind of like old time. They have it more on the side. That's kind of like a modern time. So they kind of gave it like a modern time twist. And as we go down to her bodice, she does have embroidery onto her sleeves, or her collar of her dress. They are little flowers and little swirls, and I don't know what fabric this is, but it looks like regular fabric to me. As we go down, this is an actual corset. You can take this off, and it is weaved in there, and I think that's really nice. What they should have did is added some little beads on here to give it a nice little touch. It does have embroidery on the corset, some blue flowers, red flowers, and swirls. It does go around her body. It is not a little Velcro in the back. And if it is, but this part still does unhook. So as we see her bodice, it also has her little ruffle sleeves. Her little poof sleeves that they had back then in the old days, in her time, where they have these beautiful little roses and stuff on her sleeve. This is a new piece that they added to the Snow White because it didn't have this in the cartoon or the animated series, was this red sleeve. And I think it's very nice. It does have that velvety feel. There you go, velvet. I couldn't freaking get it on the stupid one when I was doing the Evil Queen. So as we look at this, we do see some flowers on her velvet cape. It is pretty. I like it how it's so detailed. I did unhook one of the little straps so I can show you details of the dress. This is what it looks like. It's hooked on by all these little pins, so you get to see what it looks like, the dress. It is pretty. She does have an apron on. These are actual pockets, so you can put like stuff in there. She has like little patches on her dress, which I think is very, very pretty. She has some lace on the bottom of her apron. I think that's cute. And this is very well made material. This is like actual clothes. When I got this, I was like, what the hell? This thing has a hole in it. But I was thinking like, oh, it's supposed to be like that. I was already mad that the face was torn. Now I got holes in her damn clothes. Ugh, I was so mad. But here we go. We have more embroidery. We have some pretty red roses with the same blue flowers that you see on the top of her corset. They are embroidered, hand stitched in these dolls, and I love them. I love these dolls. They're worth every penny, these Disney limited edition dolls. And as you guys know, I wear black gloves to protect from pet hair and string and all that stuff, and because they're gorgeous. As we go down, we see she has 1 layer, 2 layer is this brown one, 3 layer is this blue one, and then she has a petticoat underneath, which I think is beautiful. And it is very, very gorgeous, like that old time style what girls don't wear anymore because they like dressing like sluts. So you see that lace kind of look under her dress, and it is pretty. Kind of looks like something you put on a table. It does have flowers embroidered onto the lace petticoat skirt, fishnet skirt, whatever you want to call it. It goes all the way around the dress, and I think it's pretty big. She does have newspaper in the center of her body to make her dress more poofy. Because when I had got my Snow White, it looked like her panties had fell down, so her newspaper was right here. My Snow White doll was all a mess. It was horrible. As we look at in the back of her, she does have her side of her brown dress. She does have another patch right here. I don't want to unpin it. As we look on the side here, we also see that she has a big blue patch right here, another hole, and another little hole. And does she have any holes over here? She has 2 holes right here, 1 hole under this one, but I don't want to unpin it because I don't want to unpin everything, just to show you guys details. But with this one, you can see her shoes. She does have like little wooden clogs. I think they are gorgeous. They are very nicely painted, and it looks like she has scratches under her clogs because she's been walking on them, of course. And she has painted on purple in purple leaves with purple flowers, and I think it's really, really nice. They are like those old German clogs, those wooden shoes. I think it's a really, really nice detail touch in how they put that in to Snow White's 17-inch doll. This is beautiful. I'm so happy I got a Snow White doll because I've been wanting Snow White for so long. I'm trying to get Ariel and Tiana. Those are the 2 that I mostly want. I will be working on it soon, but catch me on Lilac Rose 1990 on Instagram. I might change it to Lilac Rose. So let's go back to my review. Alright, you guys, so thank you guys for watching my review on my limited edition Snow White doll. I did take off the front cover. As you guys know, that limited edition dolls come with a front face cover and the plastic that protects them from dust and all kinds of stuff that you don't want to get on them, because these are limited edition and they are beautiful. There's the Evil Queen in the background. I so need her doll. I didn't explain about the dove. Oh my god. She does come with a dove. As you guys can see there, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it right now through the plastic. There is a dove that she came with. This is the second time Snow White comes with a actual little figurine. Her first original one that came out in 2009 was a blue bird, and this one actually looks more realistic than the little blue animated bird that had diamonds in its eyes. This one doesn't have diamonds in its eyes. It's all sculpted. It does have a little beak, as you guys can see. Yeah, so guys, catch me on Instagram, LilacRose1990. I do post pictures of new things that I get. I will have more anime unboxings, anime music videos coming up soon, some unboxings, more dolls, because more dolls are coming out. Hopefully we get Elena of Avalor. I've been seeing pictures of it going around, and same thing for Elsa and Anna. It'll be my first Elsa limited edition doll, so I'm excited. I'm so happy I got Snow White to add her to my collection. I'm praying that I get Ariel and Tiana, but I'm saving up for Disneyland, my first time to go to Disneyland. So my phone is going off, and thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope I see you guys soon. Give it a thumbs up and press that bell icon so you know every time I upload a video. I don't upload videos every day. I upload them every almost 3 YouTube days. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.